Okay, so number today. Welcome to this new series of Series 58, Episode 1. I will be my weekly episode 67 later on. I might go for a walk. Just going to show off my calendar. I did that one at my latest scrap in 2022, 23, or 22, one of them, where that went I had to load, where it affects 2 cameras, 2 radiators, some other bits of scrap, then a little bit of scrap. And still I use the same logo. I love myself, I love working, I love outside. But meaning I love working. And then that's one at Loris I've been not long ago. Can't remember when. But yeah. I think my girlfriend's birthday is on the 13th. I can't remember what day my girlfriend Christina's birthday is. Yeah, well, the 12th, 13th, or 14th, but it might have been 13th. Yeah, that's on the Monday. I need to go and see Man United at some point. And I'm not going to sell it, but actually I see a part in it. Yeah, but that really company. I know I'll have another one, up there, but that was last year, and that was some vintage vehicles that was. And I know I've got a train one. I can still get in the short. I'm just going to have a little walk down to horses in a minute. And then for Series 67, Episode 2, just as I was saying that, went down to horses. Then scanned it. It tells you what train it is. I can't. So. Yeah, just gonna have a little walk down to horses. I'll bring this phone with me and I'll tell you about my phone. On the way down to horses, I'm just going to take 2 apples down to horses. I'll take the drink down, but I'm not going to. I know you guys can't see, but I'm just going outside now. Just going to put it on a weekly episode 67. If I can remember about this video, I'll put my weekly episode 57 in the link below. And you know what track I'm on about. When it leads to track it, I just bought where it's got a 6 there. And many more 6. The date is Saturday the 4th. No, this is the video I'm talking about, Friday the 3rd of February. The time I'm doing this video, it's already 6 minutes past 12. There's something wrong with me, like coming home and going to sleep, early in the morning, like between 1 and 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. Or I end up going to sleep and I'm waking up about 4 o'clock. I was talking about Friday night. I fell asleep okay, but I keep waking up a couple of times. But I didn't. I was going to do a video call that night, Friday night, all night, with my girlfriend Christina. But one thing is, I didn't want to, just in case something goes wrong, like on their side. And I don't know if she has a timer, sleep mode on her phone. So that's why I put the phone down on it. So I fell asleep about 11:30 on Friday night. But I then called it and fell asleep, and I woke up a couple of times for a couple of minutes and I went back to bed again. And then I woke up about 6:30 and I thought, no, so I better put my head back down. Woke up at 7 o'clock this morning, then put my head back down about then I worked up about 7:30. Worked up at 7:30, went downstairs, went myself a cup of tea, and I noticed my brother had his bedroom light on, and had his bedroom light on, and I thought he left it on overnight, but when I went in, they were all wide awake, and I was talking to him, I said, "What? Oh, I didn't know you were awake, because I thought you left your light on all night again." I said, "No." And I said, "Oh, I was just working at so-and-so." So he was working at the old job I used to work for. Pardon me. And I said, "Alright." So he said he starts at 8 o'clock. And I said, "Well, you go back to the old job. You might say come around at 8 o'clock, but you probably might not do no for half an hour." He said he'll probably mess about everybody morning like he normally would do. But then I spent a bit of time with my brother this morning. Then I went to my old job. I had a talk with my old job's boss, with my brother, and I said, "Hey, up to one of the drivers." And I told her about some wood down at the factory where I work. About there's a load down there for you to get rid of. So, well, I'm on it. So it went down and done it. And I think it did anyway. I didn't have a proper look, so. And I think he's been in and fetched some other bits out at the factory. But, yeah. Then, working through day, altogether I've probably done, just trying to reach to about 4,000, but I've done about 3,000 and something, and that was surprising because I used to do about 3,000 when I first started. Then I was doing about 2,000, then it got to about 1,000, but then today I just reached back up to 3,000 and something, so looking up I'm just going back to that, because I'm working on, because I've been for a couple of days where I was on that machine, my legs were got tired, then I got moved to another machine, but there was somebody on that machine what I got moved to. We swapped, he wanted it for about a couple, 2-3 days, and then for the remaining 2 days I all got put back on it. And I was alright. And then got to, yeah, so, and what the machine I was on, like, so technically I was doing one bit, then one, like, technically I done half, he done half, and then got to one bit, swapped over again, and then the manager, one of the supervisors, got to the machine, swapped it over and said, "Right, swap the tools around," and then, I wish I could tell you guys, but it's so complicated. Like doing one, I can't. It's not enough you're making something, you start it from flat, then build it up, and then build it up more, and then do the final bit, and that's it. But, yeah, turn my phone off for a little while. Yeah, but I've had my girlfriend on my break time and my lunch time. But and then it comes to the end of the day, I had to ring my brother back because blah blah blah, talking about the horses and that lot. And then he kind of cut his hand open, but hopefully he's alright anyway. But if he needs, I don't know if he's cleaned it or not. But I told him about get it cleaned. So yeah, and then the time I got back from work, I spent a bit of time with my brother, spent a bit of time with my dad, and then it got to one typical time I really called my girlfriend, Christina. She kept on being a bit crazy and a bit weird. And she kept on going, "Oh, I'm not crazy, I'm not weird, blah blah blah." I said, "Yeah, you are." Well, none of all shits come out. both laid down, or what it was. And then that way I spent a bit of time with Christina, George and Christina's dad. And then hit their ladder. And then my dad went down to my young sister came round. And I spent a bit of time with my dad and my young sister. And then so they went down to the pub. This is what he does, guys. If I lean on the door, watch it pushing against him. Or fat lad, there. What's up, cuz? Got the one which keeps sticking his head out too much. What's that, lean on the door? Go back a bit, that's it. And yeah, they went down to the pub. And then I went down. I didn't know if I was going to go or not. Yeah, can I get a cuddle then? Can I get a cuddle and a kiss out of you then? Can we cuddle and kiss then? Oh. Get one of them then. Hang now. Got my thumb. It's literally got my thumb. Can I get my thumb back? How good lad. Oh, yeah, actually had his thumb. My thumb in his mouth, look. Caught me, look. Can I get a kiss and a cuddle out to you then? Yeah. No, I got a kiss. Oh, good lad. I got a kiss back from him. Give me a cuddle then. Give me a cuddle. Give me a cuddle. Give me a cuddle then. No, I want a cuddle. I kiss you. You got me back. Give me a cuddle then. Come here. Come here. Oh. There you go. It went eating off. And then, yeah, I went down to the pub for 3 hours. Then the landlord at the pub was kicking off about because Wednesday, where it was Nottingham Forest versus Man United versus Nottingham Forest. One game where Nottingham Forest versus Man United or Man United versus Nottingham Forest, where we won 3-0. And they played again. Sounds like someone's been messing about with a motor, I can hear it. And then won again on Wednesday, and we were kicking off, but then today he said, right, you're bored. He ain't saying, right, you can fuck off. I said, I didn't say fuck off to you. It's just like, I'm a Man United, he's a Notts Forest. Like, what you normally would do, you would support your favourite football team. If you're a Man United fan, if you're a Blackpool fan, Arsenal fan, Wigan, Blackburn, Wolves, Dagenham Red, Celtic, Liverpool, Leeds, Argentina, England, Germany, don't matter what team, yeah? Yeah, Manchester United, Man City, sorry for repeating that, yeah? It doesn't matter what football team you support, yeah? Well, you got to one team where I went, Man United, then you got to 1-0, he turned it off on Wednesday. And then I went to tell her and I said, well, we won 2-0. And then to Scott Marley said, I keep winding them up with Man United winning 2-0. And they said to me, F this, F that. I said, and I said, what did you do Wednesday night then, when Man United versus Notts Forest? You constantly kept on saying, F this, B this, as a female dog, or custard, and everything else. And going like that on TV, saying, oh, Man United scum, and Man United shitholes, F this, wanky losers, or whatever. And I'll just wait till I see his missus or one at work and say, what between you and him? So because the game of football, he was doing all this with TV and me and that and everybody else. And then I did it back at him and then he's got money over it. It's like, you're alright when he would do it to everybody else, but when the people do it back to him, he didn't like it. So yeah. So that's technically let me down, but it's been alright. Went to the shop was still open. Got some pork sausage rolls, some caramel chocolate, tuna sweet corn sandwich. I had that. So I managed to get 2 pints. My sister had a pint and then a couple of pop, and my dad had about 2 pints, and that's it. See if I can do it right and move in his head quick. Come here. I love you. Do you know, guess what? Let's tell you something. He was letting you out tomorrow. I'm letting you out tomorrow. So guess what, look? Here, look, Lena. Who's got the key now? I got the key for you now, look. Look, guys, look at this, look. He knows what I'm saying. Yeah? Look, Chris. Look what I got. I can let you out now if I want to. Yeah, I can. Come here. Come here. Oh. Dino, you two. So you're going next. Let's put the keys in. So you're going next. I see Dino, I was scratching at the door. Hey, come here, Chris. Come here, Chris. Come here. I can let you out tomorrow. See you later. Love you, babe. Good night. So yeah, and that was it. So yeah, I love you too. Good night. Let you out tomorrow when I wake up. Probably about 6:30 in the morning again, if I can. Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, so it's been alright at work, and then come home, it's been alright at home, and then been alright at post at the new landlord kicking off, and what he keeps saying about, he's tempted to buy the pub next door, and he keeps saying that he's going to get a couple of bands on, but that's still not going to happen. And it's at the regular Wednesdays when I think he's on a Friday, and a Friday night they get a disco, and Wednesdays it's guitars. But the landlord, I bought him a pint of a day. I bought him a pint of Carling, and then he said he was going to buy me one Wednesday, and he hadn't. Then Friday, he still didn't buy me one. So he must have got pissed off because of Man United, so yeah, I'll wait till next time. I said, sorry next time then. Well, guess what? If I go in and get Marty again, guess what? Spit on the fucking pub. Sorry for swearing. I'll go to the pub next door. I didn't really like to go to the next door because since that woman didn't send me another drink, but guess what? Still going to that one next door because, well, it's only sent me with one drink and they couldn't let me get another one. But they have sent me a couple of times after that, but I go in. And so you go, oh, why are you not going next door? Oh, because you've been funny because Nottingham Forest, Man United based Nottingham Forest, and we won him twice and he got pissed off about it. He was doing all this and then he had to go at me, then I had to go at him. He just couldn't grow up and be a man and have a laugh about it, then he just got moody over it like I am now. It's only a bowling game. Don't matter if you won, you lost, you drawn, doesn't matter. It's just a bowling game. It's just some guys kicking ball around and you just go, I'm going to support that team. It's like, mate, I'm a Man United fan and a Blackpool FC fan. But I only like Man United because it gone through with the family, where my mum and her dad, my mum's dad, so it would have been my granddad, who I think 5 or 2, and her brother, that would have been my uncle. That's been to Old Trafford. But I've never been to Old Trafford. I've been around Manchester. I see the stadium once, but with Blackpool, I've been to Blackpool a lot more times. And I've been outside the stadium many times, but I've been in the stadium once. So, but with Blackpool, I know they're going down and down and down. I know we got Blackpool with 40 points, I think, and then we had Wigan underneath with 49, or something, or like 49 something, but I don't think it was points. I think Wigan were 49, we at 40, but it was something like that, Wigan below. So I was just watching Chelsea versus Fulham. It was 0-0, so first time I talk so because I've got somebody up here, up to their car. I'll probably the same guy what keeps coming up with this Peugeot 206 or Peugeot 204, and it just stays down here all running day. So yeah. So, being alright, except one person. Work and pub. Done that and God bless. I thought weekly episode 57, but what time this really gets made, it'll probably be 10 hours after this, but or 12 hours after this, but it's, well, if I don't put it in, put it in. I'm not really doing no videos that this year. But yeah, talking about my granddad with the firewood, I did put a link out in the video before this, series 58 episode 1. I think it was 58 episode 1. Well, I did a shout out to one of my videos, series 2. I think it was series 2 episode 4, taking wood from my granddad's. And it's on the same click twice. I'm going to put that video in the description below too. So if you want to have a look at that video of me taking some wood down to my granddad's. I couldn't remember of that, but yeah, it's just another shout out to that video. God bless and goodbye.